Welcome to another edition of Cooking with Kyle. Now you may think this is a joke, but no, I'm really going to prepare something and eat it to boot. Today we're going to be cooking a bit of chicken, peppers, and onions in a frying pan with a bit of oil, and then mixing in some Alfredo sauce afterwards. And just a cheap, simple, quick thing to make for supper. So first we're going to cut up some onion. You know, just however big you want it. It can be big, small, depending on how much you're making for people. You can figure it out from there. I just like regular size, and I'm not a very heavy onion eater, or I'm not yet. So, just like that, pieces that size, decent, they'll saute nicely. Next we're going to move on to the red pepper. You can have any kind of pepper you want. I like red pepper, it's what I'm going to use. Again, it's up to you how big you want these. Make sure you get all the seeds out of the way. Normally I just leave them in full-length strips. Something that size, you know, goes in nicely. So once you've got your onions and peppers cut up, you'll want to get out a pan, and you just want to put a bit of olive oil, vegetable oil, whatever oil you like. You just want to put all that stuff into the pan. Now, I wouldn't turn on the oven quite yet, stove, oven, wherever you want to cook it. I wouldn't turn it on quite yet. You still want to cut up the meat, the chicken or steak if you're even doing it that way first. So now that I've got my cutting board back, let's get once your vegetables out of the way and you've defrosted a chicken breast or steak or whatever you're making, get it, and you can just cut it up in the same size slices, chunks, cubes, strips, whatever it is you please. So there you have it, your chicken is cut up, and the next thing you want to do, throw it in the frying pan with everything else. Let's get on. We've got our chicken here, the frying pan is turned on. I have no idea what the proper heat would be to cook this, because growing up I always just kind of cooked things to however I thought they would be best cooked at. So you just want to throw your chicken on in there with everything else. The thing with chicken is you always got to make sure it's always cooked. So just make sure everything's always cooked. Got it? So once you get your handy spatula, you just want to, you know, mix it around, stir it up. You'll notice things will start to get cooking, and you can adjust the temperature from there, like I said. So you just turn it up a bit, cook it. So we'll come back in a second and see how this is doing. So at this point, the chicken should be fully cooked and the onions should be pretty much sauteed and soft. And the peppers, well, I don't know how to judge peppers, but the onions are good enough, so are the peppers, I would imagine. This is the point where I would normally put in Alfredo sauce, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So in order to get the Alfredo sauce, I need to go to the fridge. But with the beauty of video, I can just hold out my hand and have Alfredo sauce appear. This is an unlikely turn of events. Apparently, my Alfredo sauce has gone bad. So instead of the Alfredo sauce, because it went bad obviously, I've got this roasted red pepper dressing. Now this is a trick my mother showed me, but normally I would cook this in with everything as we're going along. So we're going to add this in afterwards and see how it turns out. Now I'm going to just, you just want to stir it around. And this is where you want to cook it on low for a bit, so just to let it sizzle in and get the taste throughout the food. So once your chicken's done, your onions sauteed, your peppers are good, you mixed in the spices and blends, you serve it up on a plate, and add some Yorkshire puddings for good measure. There you go. Nice, good meal for you. Oh, that's so good. See y'all next time.